QU12, number 9. How many players we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 players. We're moving straight into the 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 round. No need for a qualifier. All green?
Yeah.
Where we go? For 6 points, what first name is shared by the gymnast who won the all-around men's title at the 1960 Summer Olympics? For 5 points, the chief advisor to Tsar Fyodor I, who would later become Tsar of Russia. For 4 points, the Russian winner of the 1958 Nobel Prize for Literature. For 3 points,
Norman. Boris.
Boris is the right answer. That'll be
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points. Who am I? For 6 points. I was born in Munich in 1912. For 5 points. I met my future husband when I was working as a model and assistant to a photographer. For 4 points. We had a difficult relationship and I twice attempted suicide. For 3 points. We never appeared together as a couple in public, and the only photograph of us together is when we sat near each other but not next to each other.
Vince. Beaver Broom.
Is the right answer. Sorry? Well, you're giving 5, it's 3.
Sorry, yes,
Oh yeah, I'll take the 5.
Married for just 40 hours before we committed suicide in a burning bunker. Eva Braun's correct. Your next question. What 7-letter word links the following? For 6 points, a suburb of Hobart, Tasmania. For 5 points, a Star Trek Enterprise novel published in 2006. For 4 points, a European spacecraft launched in 2004 to study the comet 67P. For 3 points, a gospel and rock singer who sounds like she had religious connections. For 2 points, the Italian translation of Small Rose.
That is Chris Curtis. Rosetta.
Rosetta is correct. I have 1 point, a stone which saw the translation of Egyptian hieroglyphs into Greek and Demotic script. Rosetta is correct. What name links? For 6 points, a 2010 novel by Frederick Forsyth. For 5 points, a beer brand founded by Karen Billy-Moura in 1989. For 4 points, an ITV Gladiator played by Michael Wilson. For 3 points, a 1986 film starring Sylvester Stallone.
Mike.
Shit, not Wolf, is it? No.
It's not, minus 3.
It's all Wolf, no. Steve.
Cobra is correct. For 6 points, who am I? I was born in August 1949 and went on to be an Army Green Beret. For 5 points, upon leaving the Army I went on to work as an undercover police officer until I was shot in the head by Tanya Walker. For 4 points, upon recovery I began working for FLAG, or the Foundation for Law and Government. For 3 points, my most famous ally was a vehicle, not a human. For 2 points,
Chris Curtis.
Michael Knight.
Michael Knight is correct.
Yeah.
That's 3.
It was, yes. Yeah. That's my most famous question.
That's not. Oh yeah, we got it.
Favourite question of the day is this. Where specifically would you find the following? For 6 points, the brand used by Morrison's for their fruit and veg aisle. For 5 points, a character played by Roger Lloyd Pack. For 4 points, a food associated with the Leicestershire town of Melton Mowbray.
That's Steve Kidd.
Stilton.
Not, I'm afraid.
-4. Will.
Paul Pye.
Not, I'm afraid. No.
That's -4.
-4 as well.
Okay.
For 3 points, a series of informative talks which take their name for the acronym for Technology, Entertainment and Design.
Mike.
Ted.
Not all of them, I'm afraid. -3.
Yeah.
For 2 points, the machine which picks the premium bond numbers.
Norman.
Ernie.
Prompt.
Died too quick. Electronic random numbering.
No. And for 1 point, all can be found in the lyrics of which song? The 1971 Christmas #1 for Benny Hill.
Chris.
Ernie, the fastest woman in the world.
Is correct. Those being Market Street, Trigger, Pork Pie, Ted and Ernie. Yeah, you've all got individual parts of it right, but
okay.
Morrison,
When you said where, you know, I'd say pot pies, but where?
where specifically would you find the following? In the lyrics of Ernie.
That's
I
what
was going with Desmond's until
I was definitely on -6 for that.
Yeah.
Market Street.
What links the following for 6 points? A Himalayan bovine animal. For 5 points.
Steve.
Yuck.
Not, I'm afraid.
What links?
He's off. For 5 points. A smaller denomination of the Vietnamese currency, the dong. For 4 points. The chemical symbol for iron. For 3 points. An Irish term for father. For 2 points. A brand of sexually lubricating jelly. And for 1 point, the name of a TV Teletubby, which is also that of an Italian river. Mike Lees.
Mike Lees.
2 letters.
All got 2-letter words, yeah. Zo, Zoo, Fi, Da, KY and Po, all acceptable 2-letter words in Scrabble. That's 7 questions.
So 5 to go. We have currently qualifying Chris on 6. We have Steve, Lacey and Vince on 3, Norman on 2. And we have Will on -4, Mike on -5 and Steve on -10.
And away we go. Well then. What word links for 6 points? One of the 7 deadly sins. For 5 points. The surname of the Marvel Comics character with the ability to walk through walls. For 4 points.
Mike.
Pride is the right answer.
Right.
Get in. I'm back up.
He's back up to
Back
0.
up to 0, still not in the qualifying zone now.
The surname of Woody, Sheriff Woody in Toy Story, the single by U2, and a collective noun for lions, all pride. What am I? For 6 points, I am using food colouring, approved for use in the EU with the designation E174. For 5 points, I'm a transition metal and also lend my name.
Norman.
Gold.
It's not, I'm afraid. I'm a transition metal and also lend my name to that of a country. For 4 points, both my chemical symbol and that of my country are taken from Latin.
Will.
Silver is correct. 4 points.
So Will's up to 0.
Silver, Argent as in Argentina.
That's it. Yeah.
Who am I? For 6 points, I was born in Michigan in 1954 and was named as one of Time magazine's most influential people of 2005. For 5 points, an author and filmmaker I rose to fame during my 1989 work Roger and Me. For 4 points, my best known works are documenting some of America's most famous tragedies of recent times. For 3 points,
Mike Lees.
Michael Moore.
is the right answer. Blah 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 blah. Bull and coal
You didn't
mine.
get 5 then, did you?
No, I'm thinking myself again. Was it 4? No.
4, yeah. Yeah.
Never mark your own paper.
2 questions to go.
So I'll go Scott. 2 to go. I've got Chris in first place on 6 going through, Mike on 4, Steve Lacey 3, Vince 3, Will on 0, Norman on -3, Steve -10.
Okay.
2 6s, Mike might get you there.
No, stop.
Where would you collectively find the following? For 6 points, Keith Moon and Cozy Powell, and the singer Billy and the model Katie. For 5 points, a collective body which has 791 members and their female counterparts in heraldry. For 4 points, Marion and an old card game. For 3 points, birds involved in upping and those found in a gaggle. For 2 points,
Will,
12 Days of Christmas.
in the 12 Days of Christmas, is correct.
is that 3?
Pipers, sorry, yeah, 3.
I'm not going to touch it then.
So we've got 1 question to go. We've got 3 people in joint third. Yeah, Mike, you might want to stay off this, yeah.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting because I haven't got any spare questions. We'll start.
I was very tempted to reach out and kiss the
Buzzing,
fly.
Who am I? For 6 points, I was born in Hackney, London in 1957. For 5 points, At the age of 12, I joined the Repton Amateur Boxing Club and won 80 of my 88 bouts over the next 10 years. For 4 points, I was declared bankrupt in October 1988 and again in 1993. For 3 points, I provided the voice of Mr. Beaver in the film The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. For 2 points, a noted acting hardman, I played Jack Regan in the big screen version of The Sweeney and the inmate Carlin in the film Scum.
Norman.
Ray Winston.
Ray Winston is
I only
correct.
watched it yesterday.
Right, so after 12 questions, we have Chris and Mike definitely through. Chris on 6, Mike on 4.
Yeah, that's good go.
Then we have 3 people on 3, Steve Lacey, Vince and Will Gouston. So Norman and Steve definitely have, but 2 out of 3 to go through.
Michael's going to pose out a couple of emergency
I'll
questions.
try to find some from somewhere.
That's very rare that this happens, isn't it?
Red Rum won 3 Grand Nationals in the 1970s, but which horse in 2001 was the last winner with red in its name? Steve?
Alligator?
Nope. Will?
The
Great Marauder. Will through. In the classic children's song, what was the name of the land in which Puff the Magic Dragon lived?
Vince.
Land of Galilee?
No, Steve. Honolulu.
Oh, well played, guys. Come on.
Q12 final round. La Gaza Ladra, or The Thieving Magpie,
Will Rossini.
is an 1817 opera by which composer it is? Rossini, correct. Who was it? We're looking for the name of an author, including the wife of Bath, who wrote the classic works, The Canterbury Tales.
Will?
Chaucer.
Chaucer's correct. Geoffrey Chaucer to be exact. Moving on, in which TV show did the humans have the surnames Burton, Tucker, Marks and Hayes? Their first names being Rod, Jane, Freddie and of course Geoffrey.
Chris?
Rainbow.
Is correct. Geoffrey. Taking the form of a burning rainbow, what was the name of the bridge which connects Asgard to Midgard?
Mike?
Bifrost.
Is the Bifrost, is correct. Good set. Sadie Frost appeared in the video of which single by the band Pulp?
Mike?
Common people.
Is correct.
It's one of the two when there's one of the two.
Come on, Stevie.
Your next one. In which UK county was the RAF base at Greenham Common?
Chris?
The Royal County of Berkshire.
This is the right answer. In its entirety.
All over it. Not that I spent hours and hours there.
Kicking ass.
Your next question. Who is the chairman and CEO of the US investment company Berkshire Hathaway?
Chris?
Warren Buffett.
Is correct. Which serial killer was known as the son of Sam?
Steve?
Berkowitz.
David Berkowitz is correct. Who did King David succeed when he became the second king?
Chris?
Saul.
Saul is the right answer.
Good answer.
The TV series Better Call Saul
Mike?
Breaking Bad.
is a spin-off from which other TV show? It is Breaking Bad.
It's all good.
Along with George Whitefield, the brothers John and Charles Wesley founded which movement?
Chris?
Methodism.
Methodism is correct. Method Man, real name Clifford Smith,
Mike?
The Wu-Tang Clan.
is a member of which East Coast hip-hop and rap collective? It is the Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah. From 618 to 907, the Tang dynasty were the rulers of which country?
Mike?
China.
It is correct. Who played truck driver Jack Burton in the 1986 film Big Trouble in Little China? Steve Lacey.
Kurt Russell.
It's correct.
That was all in the reflexes.
All in the reflexes.
Jack Nicholson in that film.
I think you're a Kurt
I'm
Russell
thinking
fan.
China.
So I found a big trouble
Yeah,
in
Little
China.
Chinatown. As of 2018, the Russell Group of Universities has how many members? The number is the same as that of a TV series starring Kiefer Sutherland.
Mike?
24.
Is correct.
Mike is halfway there and no one has lost a life yet.
Because the question's too easy. There are 24 books in the Tanakh, the text of which religion?
Mike?
Sikh.
No, but not nowhere.
Steve?
Judaism.
Is correct.
No.
Rosh Hashanah, or the Jewish New Year, celebrates the anniversary of the creation of which duo? Just say Simon Garfunkel.
Chris?
Adam and Eve.
It's Adam and Eve, correct.
Adam and Eve.
Chris now halfway there.
Actress Eve Miles played a lead role in which
Mike?
Torchwood.
Doctor Who spin-off show? It was Torchwood.
Born on the same day as me, 8 miles.
Really?
Exact same day.
Who I'd rather shout.
Oh, yeah.
Your next question. The Torch was a fictional newspaper in which science fiction TV show. Lois Lane started her teenage journalism career there.
Mike?
Smallville.
Smallville is correct.
4 to go, Mike.
And me.
Moving on from Smallville, which rugby league player turned coach has a son, James, with M People singer Heather Small?
Chris?
Question's over, so moving on.
Will?
Fine McDermott.
It's not, I'm afraid. Anything else?
Going back to Wigan, Welsh defence coach, played scrum half for Wigan.
Everything you've said is right about his name.
And I can't think what.
It's
Edwards.
Sean Edwards.
Ah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Played in the Rugby League Championship final with a broken jaw.
Moving on. Edwards Air Force Base is situated in which US state?
Chris?
California.
It's correct.
There's your spaceflight expert.
The I-40 interstate stretches 2,500 miles from Barstow in California to Wilmington in which other US state? Right, ladies.
Mike?
Nevada.
No.
Chris?
Texas.
No.
Steve?
Virginia.
No. Will.
Montana.
Steve Kidd.
Delaware.
North Carolina.
Wilmington, North Carolina.
Moving on from North Carolina. Who played George Geordie Peacock in the acclaimed TV show Our Friends in the North?
Mike?
Daniel Craig.
Is the right answer.
Correct.
Going back west, in which Californian city was the website Craigslist founded?
Mike?
Sacramento.
It's not, I'm afraid. Question's over.
Chris?
San Diego.
No.
Steve?
San Francisco.
It's correct. Moving on from San Francisco, they would address each other as San and Trey. How are these Viz characters known collectively?
Mike?
Fast Slags.
The Fat Slags is correct. Mike's on 10. The first line of its Wikipedia entry compares the iron byproduct slag to which other product, usually made by heating silicon dioxide compounds such as sand?
Mike?
Cement.
It's not, I'm afraid.
Chris?
Charcoal.
Not charcoal.
Will?
Glass.
Glass is correct.
Ah, of course it is. Dear me.
Philip Glass composed the incidental music for the documentary adaptation of which 1988 science book, the most famous work by Stephen Hawking?
Mike?
The history of time.
Is correct.
1 away, Mike. 3 lives to the left.
Which 4 words in brackets follow time in the title of a 19...
Chris?
Clock of my mind.
It's not, I'm afraid.
First life gone.
First life
today.
lost. Follow time in the title of a 1982 hit for Culture Club. Steve Lacey.
Clock of my heart.
It's Clock of the Heart, but I'm going to give it yes. It's Clock of the Heart, but yeah, I think we're... The world's largest clock tower and largest clock face are both found at the Makkah Royal Clock Tower Hotel in which Saudi Arabian city?
Mike?
Dubai.
It's not, I'm afraid.
Saudi. Chris?
Mecca's correct.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They fill it once a year,
UAE.
just for the Hajj. What is the larger parent company which owns Mecca Bingo Clubs and Grosvenor Casino?
Mike?
Red.
It's not Whitbread, -1.
God's sake. Should know this.
And
Grosvenor Casinos?
Chris?
Ladbrokes.
It's not, I'm afraid.
Nothing away
There's
there.
nothing away there. Anybody else?
These are hard, aren't
It's the Rank
Rank
Group.
they? Work for them as well, for God's sake.
Hmm?
This way, I'll just take
Yeah,
some.
it is up.
Your next question. This answer won Ingram Wilcox his £1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Which boxer was famous for striking the gong at the start of Rank films?
Chris?
Mills. Bombadil
No.
Billy Mills.
No.
No, nothing away. I'm going to move it on though because
Bombadil Billy Walker, isn't it?
it's Billy Wells.
Wells.
But you don't lose anything, but we're going to move on. Moving on from Bombardier Billy Wells, as well as Wells Fargo Bank. Henry Wells and William Fargo founded which other financial services company in 1850?
Chris?
American
That's
Express.
the right answer.
It's close.
Which current columnist for the Daily Express was the host of the short-lived and much hated TV quiz show Cleverdicks?
Mike?
Andrew Whittingham.
Is the right answer.
Way, give it!
Good knowledge of the worst quiz show host of all time. Quiz show host of all time. Congratulations, Mike.
David, in the style of me giving the prize out at the end of LightSpeed quiz, could you actually award me £20? £10.
£10. I'll award it out of that man's
I couldn't
pocket.
lose though, could I?
You couldn't lose. He's either qualified. Mike's had a tenner on Chris as a side bet and lost. So well done. Congratulations, everybody.
Well done, Mike.
Just remember what the next question is.